Capital punishment for Philip Clement and Embra, and is this the result that finally gets him sentenced? Welcome back to Fog Football. Hibs free, Rangers free. Probably game of the season if you're neutral, but if you're a bear, you're on the edge, and it's not the edge of glory.
No, it's not the edge. Knife edge.
Knife edge, depression edge, whatever you want to call it. I tell you what, he needs to go, right? Oh, the gap's 10 points. We were, 5 minutes away from a 3 o'clock kickoff. And even if St Mirren put Celtic to the sword, which they won't.
Well, I hope they do.
No, I hope they do, but the reality is, they'll be like, well, it should be down to 8 then. Or whatever the guy, 8 or 9 if they draw. Or the draw will still remain at 10. It's a disgrace. 12 points out of 30.
1 step forward, 2 steps back.
I would actually call it 3 steps back,
yeah,
man.
I think that song sums up Rangers and Philippe Clement.
Maybe he used to play San Andres.
Yeah, maybe it was his favourite game, but...
K-pop, or not K-pop, K-Rose, whatever it was called.
K-Rose.
Driving his wee fucking tractor around.
1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Welcome to the jungle.
You ain't catching Celtic like that. No, well, you ain't. I mean, it is what it is. Who cares? I mean, he done whatever he couldn't do. He couldn't beat Celtic, then he manages to beat Celtic, and he follows up by dropping yet more points in the very next game. I get it, Easter Road, Hibernian, difficult place to go.
The informed team in the league.
No, look, I predicted a draw. I'm not surprised. But I think that's the problem. Philippe Clement actually needed to have a couple of surprises. And I'm not saying Rangers winning would be a surprise. But he needed a couple
I think it would be, considering the away form.
Piss off, man, the Rangers, right? I mean, it's not a surprise. A surprise.
No, but I think when you
It went either way, but it wouldn't be a surprise. Rangers winning at Hibs should never be a surprise.
No, but yeah.
No, you just said it would be a surprise. I don't think it would be.
Maybe it wouldn't be a surprise, right? But I tell you what, the opening 25 minutes was a surprise because Rangers built on what they did against Celtic and somehow put it in an away performance. And I say somehow because away performances have eluded Rangers. See, for 25 minutes, Rangers blown Hibs away. It was like that 25 minutes Celtic did against Real Madrid, but they actually put goals behind it. Turns out we got a better result as well, but no. But
Celtic conceded 3 in that game as well.
They did. But in all seriousness, right? Rangers for 25 minutes were fantastic, honestly. Hibs had chances as well, very good.
Unfortunately, game of football last 90 minutes. If you factor in,
We won the 2-0 in the 25-minute cup.
It's just not good enough.
No, it's not.
He needed a good result to follow the Celtic game. It's not happened.
Igamane first. He got a perfect hat trick today. Left foot header, right foot. The first 2 goals, Hadji sets him up. Brilliant cutback, brilliant first time finish. And then Barami set him up for the header. You had shots.
Could have been the quad trick, to be honest.
It could have been, but we'll get to that later on. We had shots either side of this. You had the likes of Barami, Tierney having shots saved. Rangers playing really well, but Hibs creating chances as well. Campbell had a header that went wide. Dwight Gale and Boyle were making a nuisance of the Rangers defence. But once Hibs got one set piece, right, it was clear and obvious Rangers were snookered in this game. They've got no height at the back. Robin Proper, who's got a bit of height, said he doesn't like the physicality of the Scottish game. And we've seen on Thursday...
What's he doing here then?
I know, what is he doing here?
No, but hold on. If he doesn't like physicality, surely Clement knew that. Clement knows it's a physical game.
That's on Clement then, isn't it? That's on Coppin or whatever. Numpty
Did nobody look at him and go, hold on, this guy seems to struggle when things get physical? Did nobody fucking ask him when they were signing a contract? Hey, mate, do you enjoy the physical game?
No, but when you think of it, right, that's why this back four for me worked against Celtic.
How can you be a defender and not enjoy the physical part?
No, I know it doesn't make sense, especially being a centre back. But that's how for me.
I understand if you're a playmaker or something like that, and you don't like that side of the game. But a fucking defender, and you don't like.
Do you not agree though? That's why this back four worked against Celtic, because Celtic aren't physical going forward. They're very fast, and if you've got Rangers defenders, you get Sterling, you get 3 fullbacks at the back four. That's why it worked against Celtic. It cancelled it out.
So you're saying play Celtic every game and Rangers?
No, that's not what I'm saying. But you could argue, well, why didn't it work when Adair come on, right? Because he's more physical than Kyogo. I don't know, right? Ask Adair. He's starting up front against St Mirren today.
I'm giving St Mirren a chance due to that, actually.
Are you?
I've even bet St Mirren +4.
+4. All right. Anyway, Hibs score. It's just awful defending from Rangers. It's Martin Boyle. It's a good finish, and I tell you what, it's almost like Martin Boyle's been forgot about in this game. He scored 2 goals.
He was good though.
He got he was good. He got man of the match. I think he always steps up. I think against Celtic and Rangers.
Especially Rangers.
But here's a good goal from him from Rangers. It's an absolute disaster at the back. Set pieces though. Davy
I thought he
Gray.
deserved man of the match, to be honest, despite scoring a goal less than Igamani.
Davy Gray has ripped one note down on his baldy dome here. Set pieces. We need to capitalise on them. Cadden got booked for
Just like he did in the Scottish Cup final.
Aye. Well, I tell you what, man. I've never set pieces. They were bogging. That takes you into half time. Diamonde could have been sent off. For me, it was a yellow, wasn't a red. Anyway, we move into the second half. No changes, even though it was blaring. I mean, it was blatantly obvious, right, that Hadji and Barami needed to come off. First, they took it out of them, and they did what they had to do in the first half. They set up 2 goals for Igamani. We just got bullied and out-muscled in the midfield because our midfield was tired, and that's on Clement. He picked.
I know how that feels.
Yep, he started the correct 11, but you need to be reactive. No, not reactive, proactive. But he's reactive here. He waits till we go 2 each down, and for me,
2 each down.
Well, it feels like 2 each down, doesn't it? Right, you seen the penalty. I seen the penalty. Was it a penalty?
I think it's harsh.
I don't think it's a penalty. I honestly,
I think it's a coming together of the legs.
Do you not think the only reason this is given is because Beaton's given it? If he doesn't give it, there's no way Far checks that and gives it. But I'm not blaming this penalty why we drew the game today. Because Hibs should have probably made it 4-2, to be honest, after this.
You could argue why is that a penalty, no a free kick.
Yeah, but it's like, look what happened to Hadji at Ibrox, right? And to me, that was way worse than this. And fucking Sutton on commentary, man's like, oh, Hadji let himself get away there. That's bogging for Motherwell, by the way. I've bet them. Fuck me, that was pish.
No, I mean, it's a coming together, man. It shouldn't be. It should be play on.
I think it should have been play on.
I don't see one player fouling the other.
So can the memes about Brother John get put in the biscuit tin? Because seriously, what is Brother John? When was the last time Brother John gave Rangers a pro-Rangers decision?
Been a while?
No, it has been a while, man. I think someone needs to get a wee tracker on him because it's certainly not Rangers.
But of course, 90% of this comment section will say it was a 100% Stonewall penalty, but you know, that's what it is.
Aye, Stonewall penalty. Anyway, Martin Boyle, it's a Stonewall finish.
Oh, it's a great finish, great penalty.
Yep. Immediately after this, so Hibs turn it up, man. They're dominating. Dwight Gale has a header. He should score, but Kelly manages to save it. Miller then hits the post with a header. Kelly manages to gather it, but Hibs are dominating. Rangers are on the ropes here. I mean, it literally could be 4-5-2 Hibs at this point. You're like, what? 3 subs are made. King, Danilo and Cortez come on. Too late because we're 2 each down and momentum is completely swung. But Tierney finds Igamani. Rangers make it 3-2. Igamani hat-trick. Thought he was absolutely phenomenal today, but we'll get to him.
Good finish as well for the third goal.
Yep.
Well done.
All of them. I tell you what, what's he doing, Motherwell, man? That should be 2-1 now. What's he...
Calm down.
Calm down. Just money on the line here. Rocky Bashuri makes it 3
Sorry,
each.
we're plenty of it, guys.
Right. Aye. Rocky Bashuri makes it 3 each.
Super chat.
Please do. But right, I defended Liam Kelly. You said Liam Kelly's good. This is some of the worst goalkeeping you'll see all year. I know we're 5 days into the year, but this was horrendous.
He just came out caught in no man land, didn't he?
Getting out muscled by Dwight Gale, who's got the same build as bloody Tyrion Lannister. It's like, what's going on here?
I think he's quite that small, but I get your point.
At least as bad as him then. I mean, I just don't understand it. Here, Jack Butland's been pish.
You know, it's fortunately though, when you make a mistake as a goalkeeper, this is what can happen.
Yeah. No, it is what can happen.
Coming for the ball, you need to get it. He came for the ball, didn't really get anywhere near it.
It's not entirely his fault though,
And
because
it was Rocky Bashuri.
It was with Rocky knockout. But see, at the same time, right? This is where a Hibs, a defender, right, should be doing better, and like proper should be heading us out the road. But Aberdeen are getting beat. Tell you what, Motherwell, I believe we're 74 today, printing money. Them and Dundee United was the double.
Based on the first 20 minutes, you maybe wouldn't have thought that, but Motherwell, we are 1-0 lead, and Aberdeen are losing again. Anyway, back to
I'm not feeling good about it.
No, back to the Rangers Hibernian game. So 3 at this point. Rocky Bashuri rises up against everybody, bangs it in. I mean, it's a decent finish for his perspective, but again, like Liam Kelly, what are you doing, son?
Yep.
And
then
he's done himself favours in the last couple of games. Potentially could get that number 1 shirt for Butland, but after this, and it's the fact that it's the equaliser, it's the third goal. I mean, even maybe if Igamani goes on to score and makes it 4-3, people don't really remember this, but I mean, this is probably going to be what people This is probably going to be what people dwell upon.
Let's talk about it. Rocky goes from zero to hero, or in a Rocky Balboa reference, Rocky 4 to Rocky 5.
Aye, he was up in the cards here, and then he just got knocked clean out.
Aye.
He was winning on points, and then bang, Igamani. I don't know what he does. Just Igamani gets away from him.
Muscles him. It looks like Igamani slows down, then he uses like a burst of acceleration, gets past him. You know what? He should score, but see, by no means, I don't think this is an easy finish.
No, it's not, and you know what? The guys actually did well to create the chance, because it looked like Rocky Bashuri got back to cover him.
Yep.
And like you said, that second burst of pace got away from Rocky Bashuri again, got the shot off. Yeah, he's unlucky, he hits the post and it goes out, but I can't really blame him, can you? Guy's already scored a hat-trick. Fuck me, it's not his fault Rangers didn't win the day.
Yeah,
Now, he could have scored the fourth goal to win it, but...
Could have hit the post, right, and went in. It didn't. It's not like he hasn't scored any goals and he's missed this, right? Then I'd be like, all right, a wee bit more blame on his shoulders. But you're right, he scored a hat-trick, right? And Rangers should be... If Rangers score 3 in a game... I mean, any team, if you score 3 in a game, you should win that game of football.
Well, absolutely.
I mean, I said in my review, I mean, it's a bit different if you're at the Bernabeu, man, or you're at, the Nou Camp or Anfield or something like that, where you're against a higher level opposition, and if you score 3, well then, you know what, if Mbappe and Bellingham pull your pants down, fair enough, but I mean, fucking hell, I mean, what happened in this game? Anyway, as I said, I mean, it was a fantastic game for the neutral, but for Rangers, it is it's a disaster. It's like, off the high, could have rid this high for the next few months, and less than 72 hours later, man, it is down to the lowest of lows. 12 points out of 30 away from home is lower mid-table for him.
It's not good.
No, and it's not. Do you think he should go?
Oh, well, I'm not going to change my mind. He's going to beat Celtic. I'm not going to be like, oh, that buys him.
But that has bought him. People will spin it into a Broad Ball masterclass, letting them win.
Has he, though? I mean, has it bought him time?
I think so. I think.
No, I mean, I don't think he was losing. I don't think he was getting sacked if he lost anyway.
Well, I said him.
I think it may have bought him a bit of belief, but I don't think it's really changed much in terms of time.
I think.
Do you think if he lost to Celtic, then drew today, he was gone?
Fuck aye.
I think so.
That's a potential go to 19.
Yeah, but we've heard that he can't get sacked.
But says who? Celtic fans?
I think if he could have been... Well, so what are Rangers doing? Why are Rangers content double digits behind Celtic when they've never been that content like that before? Well,
I guess that is true.
Why is Clement getting time that Gio never got? Or why is Clement getting time that Beale never got?
Yeah,
those guys never even went double digits.
You know what?
Celtic.
I think you're right to a degree, because they've gave him more time where it's like, well, you know what? We could have sacked him a lot earlier. We didn't, and it still hasn't worked out. Because with Gio and Beale, I mean, Beale made it to like the 1st of October. Gio made it into like the start of November that time. Clement has been given now to like the start of January. It's not getting better.
And he's further behind?
Like, I know he beat Celtic, right? But as you've just touched on, he's further behind. And the way...
If he was going to get sacked, he'd have been sacked by now. I think he's here to then. I think he's here to...
It just shows you the difference, like, because see, after 25 minutes, you were thinking, fuck, Rangers, maybe that old firm get victories awoken them. But, it's horrific, man. It is what it is. But anyway, guys, leave your thoughts down below. We'll be back with some Rangers fans react. I mean, I think doing player ratings on this one would have been so fucking weird, because as great as Igamani is, I couldn't have gave him a 10, like, but could you imagine if he scored that goal? Yeah, I think even missing that, man, do you not think he could go in this window?
What do you mean you couldn't give him a 10? I think he gets a 10 now.
I'd give him a 9, he still missed it.
Fuck off, he scored a hat-trick, man.
I know he did, but it's not the perfect performance. Or am I being too harsh?
You're a window licker, man, if you don't think he deserves a 10 for a hat-trick. Yeah, see
9.5.
See, if you're only going to give 10s out for perfection, then what's the point? Because nothing's perfect.
Well, no, I think if he wins us the game, that's fucking... I'd give him an 11 out of 10. I'd have broke the scale. Just like Lawrence Shankland's your fat striker, mate.
Aye, well, you know what? Rangers have just broke their second go at the title or whatever.
Fuck a second go at the title. I conceded it in June, right?
Oh,
when did you concede your title hopes?
After we drew against that pish team in the opening day.
Nah, that's when I fucking conceded mine. I wonder who I played that day. Who'd Hearts play anyway? Aye, life's pish, then you die.